Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Prof. Janim. Today I would like to present about the designing a job structure in 7-Eleven. Before that, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Siti Nur Arfa binti Sapini. My matric number is 263546. First of all, I will explain about the overview of the selected job. In this assignment, I need to choose two different job positions in an organization. So I decided to choose Senior Executive Internal Audit and Risk Manager as a professional level and Store Clerk as support level. Store clerk is a person who is responsible to maintain and manage the store premises neat and clean, handle merchandise in a store in a safe and secure manner. In addition, the store clerk also must display merchandise in the store to attract customers. 7-Eleven was founded by J.C. Thomson in 1927 as the Scotland Ice Company. This business started as an ice vendor. The company eventually began offering bread, egg, and milk on Sunday and evening when the grocery store were closed. 7-Eleven vision is to be the best retailer of convenience. Meanwhile, their mission is to be consistently serve the changing needs of their customer for the convenience. 2009, when it reached 1,000 points in the change of store, 7-Eleven Malaysia opened its door to local entrepreneurs through its unique franchise program. They are the first franchisor in the local market to offer franchise that make existing franchise. Each 7-Eleven store carries over 2,200 SKUs, including their property brands such as a Sloopy frozen beverage, which is the original frozen beverage that's exclusively available in all 7-Eleven Malaysia stores. In 2009, 7-Eleven also introduced hot beverage and other fresh brewed coffee together with the packaged bakery and fresh food for the convenience of customers who looking there for ready to eat hot food. According to 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven also providing a variety of service for their customers, including service of bill payment and so on. Next, job analysis. Job analysis is a primary tool to collect the job-related data. Job analysis is the systematic process of determining the skills, duties, and knowledge necessary for performing job in an organization. The process result in collecting and recording two set data, which is the job duties and job description. For professional group, I choose Senior Executive Internal Audit and Risk Manager. Their duties is to undertake weekly audit planning and fieldwork to ensure well-documented working papers to support the audit conclusion and result. They also have to review operating management process to identify major risks and their investigating controls via risk assessment tools such as risk management and internal control self-assessment questionnaire. Next, they also have to assist in the planning and performance of monthly audit activities, including special investigation, due diligence, and forensic audit. For job specification, candidate must possess at least a bachelor degree or professional degree in accounting. 7-Eleven also prefer a member of Malaysian Institute of Internal Auditor to be their workers. For skill needed, internal auditor must have to be well viewed with Bursa listing requirement, guideline of Security Commission and Malaysian Code of Corporate Governance. They also must have good skill written and verbal communication skill, good understanding of system of internal control environment, also able to speaking in Bahasa Melayu and English. For the experience, they must have minimum of 2 until 3 years audit work experience from accounting firms and multinational companies. I choose Store Clerk to be support group. Their job duties is to provide a great path for career-minded individuals and steady work for part-time job hunter who is interested in the customer service industry. Next, the Store Clerk position represent the face of the company for customer and offer exceptional service with prompt, efficient, and courteous serve. Employers must maintain daily operation to keep 7-Eleven store operating smoothly. Additional duties consist of forecasting, ordering, or stocking merchandise throughout the. For a job specification, candidate must have education at least SPM or equivalence. For the skills needed, they must have outstanding communication skills, mathematical ability, and team-oriented values to help the operation at minimum efficiency. The store clerk must possess the ability to stand, bend, and reach throughout the shift. There no needs experience to be the store clerk. Next, we'll proceed with the job evaluation for Senior Executive Internal Audit. Senior Executive Internal Audit needs more skills factors of 40% in performing their job. This is because Senior Executive Internal Audit may cover a variety of areas, including evaluating whether or not internal control are sufficient and working as intended. Operating procedures are being performed consistently and efficient, and activities within the company are in compliance with regulatory requirements, industry standard, and internal policies. Next, performance audits are performed to evaluate an organizational actual performance as compared with the goals and objectives set by its board of directors. 30% of effort senior of 30% of effort Senior Executive Internal Audit puts in physical and mental activities. This is because an internal auditors must have a mental skills to evaluate internal control and make recommendations on how to improve it. Other than that, they also may have to identify shortfalls or gaps in processing. Senior Executive Internal Audit and Risk Managers also need 20% of responsibilities in performing their job. As an internal auditors, they have responsibilities to assess the company's risk and efficiency of its risk management of effort. Not only that, they have to ensure that the organization is complying with the relevant laws and statutes to avoid any problems in the future. Next, we are going to proceed with store clerk job evaluation. Store clerk needs more skill factor of 40% in order to complete the store and receiving tasks smoothly, because they are responsible for maintain and manage the store premise neat and clean. Not only that, they also will handle merchandise in the store in a safe and secure manner. In addition, display merchandise in the store to attract customers also part of their responsibilities. This is because display and organize product in the store for customer to locate easily will be convenience for the customer and store clerk in order to arrange the product. The effort of 30% for a store clerk in the store process also play major roles. Additionally, physical strength of store clerk is necessity since store and receiving process needs them. Their responsibility of 20% also needed to perform the clerical duties in a store department, such as to assist and support store management in running the store successfully. Additionally, a store clerk definitely will have a greet and receive customer in a courteous manner when they enter the store. This is because the customer will repeatedly coming. They are conducted in order to make a comparison or to determine the right salary should be earned by a workers following their certain job position. Salary should be matched with their job duties, job specification, also compensable factor, because the more complex the task given to the employees, more salary should be earned by the employees. For internal auditor salary range, based on 3 secondary data, it clearly shown that the lowest salary that they could earn is RM 1,400, while the highest salary that they could earn is RM 13,000. As for Senior Executive Internal Audit Manager in 7-Eleven, the relevant salary that they should earn is RM 11,600 per month. This is because 7-Eleven required the workers who has minimum 2 until 3 years audit work experience from accounting firm and multinational companies. Not only that, 7-Eleven also required high education level for each candidate, which is candidate must possess at least a degree and professional degree in accounting. Based on compensable factors, Senior Executive Internal Audit deserve to get the salary that I was mentioned before. An internal auditor must have a strong mental skills to evaluate internal control and make recommendation on how to improve it. Experience also important for a Senior Executive Internal audit to performing their job. For a stock clerk salary range, from the three secondary data gathered, it clearly states that the lowest salary that they could earn is RM 700, while the highest salary that they could earn is RM 5,300. Based on compensable factors for a store clerk should have a more skills factors and the effort, which is 4%, 40% and 30% respectively. The salary should be matched with their skills and effort. Since there is no experience required to be a store clerk, they should earn RM 2,300, which is the highest salary according to the job street. Their qualification also lower than senior executive internal audit, which is minimum they must have a SPM or equivalence. Next, the store clerk has a big responsibility to represent the face of the company for the customer and offer exceptional customer service with prompt, efficient, and courteous service. Therefore, employee must maintain daily operation to keep 7-Eleven stores operating smoothly. Based on compensable factors, we can see that the senior executive internal auditor's roles is more complex compared to the store clerk. This is because the total degree times with weightage for a senior executive internal auditor is 310. Meanwhile, for the total degree times with the weightage for a store clerk is 210. Regarding to the job evaluation, it is found that a senior executive internal audit have a high responsibility roles in helping a business. For a big and established company as 7-Eleven, a senior executive internal audit will have to put more effort in performing their job because it is not easy to promote ethics and help identify improper conduct and to ensure safeguard for 7-Eleven in every aspect. A job structure is the basic overall hierarchy that a business uses to manage the reporting structure for each of the positions within the company. Job structure includes well-defined roles and responsibilities and required knowledge, skill, and experience for each job within the organization. It will impact decision on recruitment, internal alignment of compensation and benefit, internal job comparison, and help set and manage expectation. Based on the organizational hierarchy, a senior executive internal audit were including in the store support center position, while a store clerk were listed in the store center to managing the customer service. So this shows that a senior executive internal audit is more important than a store clerk. But these two job position is very important for the 7-Eleven. This is because if one of them is not function, the operation for the 7-Eleven will not going smoothly and then will have problem in the future ahead. In a conclusion, there are 4 basic components is required to designing the job structure. These 4 components, which is the job analysis, job evaluation, market survey, and job structure, are important on how jobs are designed and grouped together to achieve optimal organizational performance. For a big and established company as 7-Eleven, this is required to interpret the changes required to the existing job and pay regarding to the improvement as required. In the conclusion, there are 4 basic components is required to designing the job structure. These 4 components, which is job analysis, job evaluation, market survey, and job structure, are important on how jobs are designed and grouped together to achieve optimal organizational performance. For a big and established company as 7-Eleven, this is required to interpret the changes required of the existing job or pay and suggesting the improvement as required. And there is no best structure or design. Design and structure is based on the organizational goals and culture. The organizational structure can be used by any organization if the structure fits into the nature of the organization. That's all from me. Thank you.